The Minnesota massacre that took place in Coon Rapids, Minnesota, has been going viral lately. And from what I've noticed, the vast majority of those who post about it love to leave out key factors. So what I'm about to do is expose those key factors that they've been leaving out purposely, in my opinion. Check it out.
A married couple and their 20-year-old son were killed. And now we're learning drugs may have played a role.
This is a search warrant from January 26th that's dated 4:30 timestamp. That's just 4 hours after the shooting. And one of the victims of the shooting, 39-year-old Mario Trejo Estrada, is named in this search warrant. The court documents actually spelling out a months-long investigation into Estrada, who it turns out was being tracked by a violent crime task force for selling illegal narcotics. Detectives followed him across the Twin Cities and found evidence that both he and his wife, Shannon Youngworth, were sending money to Mexico. On January 24th, officers tracked Estrada's truck to a storage facility in Golden Valley and wondered whether that was a spot where he kept the drugs. 2 days later, Estrada, his wife, and his son were shot dead. And according to these documents, 911 dispatchers heard someone on the phone asking about money. As for that storage unit, here's what the officers say they found. Several bags of mushrooms, several bags of suspected marijuana, some bags filled with suspected meth, other bags filled with white powder.
Before I say this, I just want to put it out there that I'm not necessarily speaking specifically about white people, because it's plenty of Candace Owens type of black folks walking around. So you mean to tell me that to mention that part of the story is inappropriate and we shouldn't do it, despite the fact that it has directly everything to do with what happened to those people? And, it just doesn't matter. And to mention it is to justify it. So just don't do it. But these same kind of people telling me that have no issue when it's someone else. Like when someone who looks like me or similar to me gets caught up in a situation where they lose their life and they get to talking about everything they did 10, 15 years ago, stuff that has nothing to do with what happened to them. But all of a sudden, the cause doesn't matter now. Funny how that works, right? The cause all of a sudden just doesn't matter.